right, so today is day 29 and I'm doing another basement session. My hair, I don't know what's going on with this hair. I look like I have a girl mullet. I did that once. It was not good. Anyways, I'm trying to think about do I want to talk about the positivity in a box topic that I pick? Because I'm not going to keep doing that, you know, because tomorrow is my last day of the 30 days of self-love. And tomorrow I'm probably going to talk about, like, you know, what I've learned, because that sounds like an appropriate thing to do. But as far as, like, the box, I'm going to try and keep that going, because I think that's good. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to share some good music that I've liked throughout the years. So it might not be your guys' taste, but anybody that is, you know, my age or was, you know, listening to music in the 90s, like the good music, not like, okay, I won't be judgmental. But so yeah, there's that. And I might start doing like playlists and stuff, because music is a big part of my life. So anyway, so I think what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about my version of what abundance means to me. So for me, abundance is not just money. I mean, I wouldn't mind being abundant financially. And the reason why is I would like to be able to be home more with my family and just do more without worrying about bills and all that kind of stuff. I do like my job. I work with some really, really good people, and it's crazy because I couldn't say that for a while. There's a few really, really good people, but they passed on, and we just have like a whole different crew now, and they're just amazing people. Anyway, so it's not so much that, it's more about like being able to spend quality time at home and just freeing my mind of that extra stuff, because there are people that like do what I do and they're extremely passionate about it. And it's not that I don't like my job, I love it, but like I said, it's like some people, that's their passion. That's what they thrive for, is getting up and going to work and doing that, and that's what they want to do. And I feel like the only reason why, like, I mean, I like helping people, and I get all nerded out, and I like, you know, some of the programs that I work with and the different grants that I work on. But, you know, number one is home. And I love my family, and I feel like, especially with ADD, when you have all these different things going on in your head, to be able to just, you know, concentrate on being on home would be a lot better. But anyway, also I feel like too, you know, you get it in your head that you have to do a certain type of thing in order to work and in order to, you know, make it, you know, in society or whatever, and it doesn't bring out your personality or your art. I really don't know what that is yet, but that's kind of like where I feel like my abundance would be, is being able to spend more time at home and just be able to create more, you know. So so financial abundance. As far as like emotionally and feeling love, I'm there, dude. Like I can't express how much I feel abundance love-wise. And it's really crazy because, like I said, I've been with my husband for a very long time. But it's like, you know, you go through cycles and and I mean, if you don't believe that you have like people that you're together for a reason because you have to learn off of each other or something like that. I don't know if I believe in past lives. I kind of feel like I do, because I feel like it's crazy. I met him like when I went to high school for the first time, and he was a freshman and I was in 10th grade. And I remember I didn't go to that school system, and I did, and I looked at my cousin and I was like, who's that? And she said his name, and I said, oh, I'm gonna marry him. And I just knew. So, and there's other little weird things that gives me those angel bumps, as one of my people I like to watch her channel. I should put that somewhere. But I like to I just like to think about it that way. But regardless of what it is, it's I feel like also, you know how like people are always say like midlife crisis and like that. I think it's because we get to a certain part in our life, if we haven't learned something by then that's when you learn it, or that's when you go through that journey of learning it. and it'll either make or break people if you're in a relationship. And I feel like it's like a test. I feel like, not to say that like if that happens and somebody falls apart or whatever and they don't go back together, not that that was meant to be, it's just, you know, sometimes that happens and people just don't get it. Like, you see these stories too of like people that were like, you know, I found enlightenment, or you know, I was my awakening story, and then they left their family or whatever, I can't say that that's wrong, because that's their own journey. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's meant to tear you apart. I feel like it's meant to tear you apart on the inside, and then you work on that, and then that's when you start realizing that all these little things that you kind of pushed aside or you didn't work on, either growing up or you know, throughout your life, and you have to work on that, or you really can't appreciate what you have. And it's crazy, because for years it's like I was appreciative. I was like, yeah, I mean, I never doubted for day one, since day one, that who is who I love, you know. It's not that, it's the whole receiving thing, and my own issues within myself. And then I'm sure he had them too, because like when we were together, we were teenagers, we were young, and like I said, we broke up off and on and we get back together, but it's crazy. And then I don't know, I just feel like, oh, well, that makes sense now. You know, that whole thing where they say, well, you'll understand why you went through that later on. And I absolutely do. And I have no grudges or anger towards anybody that wronged me or caused any issues with me or him or what, anything. And it's just, it's like, oh, well, I get it now. If I was able to, like, I don't know, be where I am now, then that might not happen. But in the same thing, how are you going to learn things, right? Anyway, so as far as abundance goes, this feeling that I have for my family, my relationship with my husband and my children and my family, and just my outlook and my relationship with whatever that is, you know, God, spirit, universe, angels, ancestors, whatever, you know, people think when they do like tarot readings in the beginning. I try to do that, and it's just like I don't know, I feel weird because I'm goofy. Maybe I'll relax someday and bring it out again, but because I don't want to be afraid of who I am. That's dumb. I did a video on that, by the way. But yeah, so that's what abundance is for me, is being okay with yourself, appreciating what you have, and if you do have problems, being able to work through it and look at it. Because, I mean, there's always going to be something. We're always learning. We're always evolving. And when you have something really special, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it at all. Because because it's there. And if you feel it, don't be like, oh, something's going to happen. It's going to be broken. And da-da-da-da. Then you ruin it. You're ruining it. Life is not ruining it. You're ruining it. So appreciate what you got. And I do. 100 million %. Yeah. I'm so beautifully abundant in the love that I have in my life. I only pray that everybody else in the world gets to feel that, because I feel like they would drop all their grumpiness and there's still stuff that irritates me. Like, you know, I kind of like had an issue earlier where ADHD rage aggravated me, but I got over it and I'm good. But at the same time, it's like, I didn't dwell on it. I'm good. Life's good. And I hope you guys can find your abundance too.